Yoga for healing. What's up, beautiful people? What's up, what's up? It's a whole new world. What's in the energy, Holy Spirit, divine ancestors, and spirit guides? What is it that we may need to know? What is the story right now? Wedding ring, union, marriage, soul connection, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, abundance. Right off the bat, somebody sabotaged themselves in a union that they were in or could have had that would have been abundant or about abundance, or they sabotaged it out of ego and fear, frustrations. What else is it that we need to know? Key on a ring, many options. Oh, Lord. Why I hear straight off the bat, somebody chose the wrong one. They had all these options, but they were lacking self-confidence and self-sabotaged something that would have brought in the abundance, something that was more positive, but they didn't give gratitude. So this is not what they manifested, because they were in a lower vibration, lacking confidence, living in ego and fear, mentally frustrated, It's like one of those little children, where they think that they're hiding and you're playing hide and seek and they're like hiding behind a chair and you can see them. I'm not talking about a sofa. I'm talking about like one of those little folding chairs, and they're hiding behind it, and they think because they're not seeing you because they're closing their eyes that you can't see them. That's the energy I'm picking up off this person. That's how they're feeling about now. They don't want to be seen, but they're seen. Their truth that they didn't want to be seen is seen. Because right off the bat, we know if this is someone that had abundant of choices, keys on a ring, living in their ego, afraid of being abandoned, afraid of being alone, is their frustration. Someone that was eagerly to blow kisses, live a life with what they thought was fair, because the affection was returned. So they figure, oh, this is how this person thinks. They both get something out of it if they both had intercourse or this affection, this intimacy together, then it's fair. It doesn't matter that they have many choices and that they're living in fear. That's all that was consuming them, was being alone, having all these many options. But I'm picking up they sabotaged something that they should have been connected to for these options. They needed to have many that claimed to love them. Now this is someone they may want to meet up. They've been savoring these moments that they've been living in fear. Somehow it made them feel elevated at the same time, and that was false. That was even a lie to themselves. They thought they were building friendships. They thought that they had their heart poured into their hands. Or maybe they thought they had everyone drinking out of their hands. I'm getting that from this cup of coffee and the heart. This is someone that had to have a lot of people around them. They needed to be in a group. This person has some deep-seated issues. They don't even want to be alone with themselves for 5 minutes. They're afraid of their own thoughts. Wow, that's crazy. That is some serious healing that needs to be done, that needs to be addressed. And they want the 10 of Cups. They want the happy family, the baby, and everything, when they don't even have a shirt on their back. What? This person that they had a soul connection. What is this soul connection? The Hierophant was to be in this union, but they had a lot of options that were an illusion. A Hierophant. Ooh, boy. A Hierophant? How in the heck is someone that's supposed to be holding the title of a Hierophant? Or maybe this is Source that brought this. That could be it too. This everlasting love was sent from a higher authority, this union. But they chose the options, the illusion, and to stay stuck in fear. Who is this that's stuck in fear and self-sabotage? In the reverse, a Page of Cups in reverse. This is someone that was empty. They didn't pour into themselves. Wow. This union was a divine union from above, but they chose options because they're in a Page of Cups in reverse, a Page of Wands energy in reverse, and this Two of Swords in reverse. We're gonna have to get the book on this one, on all these reverses, and all this is all occurring because balance is being brought in. This was something, a divine union. And they chose options. We're going to look at the Seven of Cups in this book too. Yes, in the upright, they stuck with the illusion. Something unrealistic, a fantasy. All of these choices were a fantasy. They fell for the okie doke. Self-sabotaging, being in a Page of Cups in reverse. Immature, insecure, and impulsive. They took action in the wrong direction and got stuck. Indefinitely stuck. Now let's see, we're going to go in deeper because we do have this Page of Wands energy. I'm not sure if this is this shape-shifting, insecure energy or if this is someone else, but we will find out. But this Page of Wands in reverse, let's see, where's the Wands at? Here we go. Unfocused, arrogant, and lazy. No forward movement. Either this is the same person or this is someone that they just sat and held back with each other, stuck. Two of Swords in reverse. This is wild. To deny oneself because of your ego and pride. Everything 3D. That's wild. Two of Swords. We're almost there. Okay. In the reverse. Conflict, more fear, and feeling overwhelmed. Completely stuck. And they've been sat down. Temperance angel is here because this ding dong, as vital, as important as this is, that is the word that comes to mind for someone that would sabotage themselves from someone, a union that was sent from above, a divine union. Did they do this for money? Yes. They did it working with the group. A 9 of Cups. What? So it was their wish to work with this group and to sit with this group and be stuck with this group in an illusion along with them. They're all keys on a ring. They're all tools. Yes. They thought that this was that's where they wanted to be. That's what they wanted to do. They felt completely, wow. They thought they had it all. 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. They thought this is where they were supposed to be. They thought it was unconditional love. What did they get? Stuck in the past. 10 of Wands reverse. What does this book have to say about 10 of Wands reverse? They're feeling at ease? What is this? What is this? Are they like out of their mind? We're going to definitely go in more. 9 of Wands reverse. Avoidance, immaturity, and they felt relief because they can sit on their ass and be lazy. To be stuck in the past. They did this willingly. So who would feel sorry for someone that wants to be an imbecile? Who would have empathy for someone that wants to go to hell and deny a union that was given, a spiritual connection. They forfeited for a group of friends or family because they'd rather be lazy, arrogant, and stupid. That is what's on this table. This is someone that's been consumed. They've been consumed by an entity. Working with this group. They're a ghost. They're a ghost now. A hollow shell in the realm of shadows where the memories are host. The echoes of what is gone still haunts me the most. They're stuck in the void. A complete shell of a being walking and breathing. What do we need to know about this person? We got Harpy in reverse. The Harpy comes to punish those who anger the gods. This is a reflection of life's score. What you've done, what they've harvested. And this wanted to fall in the reverse. They get no protection, no guidance. Give me a card on this Page of Wands reverse. Oh, wow. Judgment's been called down. Yes, some of us can and do call down judgment. Judgment's been called on this bad heirophant. So this may have been a leader, someone in a spiritual community that is stuck between the past and modern world. They're stuck in the in-between world. This was sideways. They weren't able. They didn't choose to let go and be free and to be open-minded. So they're mummified in the positions they chose to be immature. But now they're not able to make any immature moves at all. A vampire. Didn't I say they were hollow shell walking? In the night's embrace where the desires ignite, my hunger keeps consuming all in sight. This is a vampire that is stuck in the void. A shell. They chose the darker side. No balance, just dark. A frenemy to themselves and everyone else. This vampire. What else do we need to know about this bad heirophant? So this dude followed this. So a Page of Cups followed a Page of Wands who's a bad heirophant. This is in the reverse. They're in a void because even the memories, recalling is in reverse. Their mind is fried. They did too much sex, drugs, and alcohol. Surface level pleasures. Being a party animal. The life of the party. They fried themselves. I believe that 10 of cups is all them chakras fried. Too much drinking. In their head. Stuck. Living in a fantasy. A fantasy. With fake friends. Being two-faced with hidden intentions. Now they are stuck in the void. Now they wish they could run. This vampire. What else do we need to know about this vampire that's stuck in the past? They hit a brick wall. These fake friends had them all in their head. All those cups must have been filled with something. Now they're having a light bulb moment, realization. Oh, really? What is this group of people on a ring having a epiphany of now that they've hit the brick wall? That they get no honeymooning. There's no talking. They want a lucky break. They thought this was their great fortune, their turning point. Yes, it was a turning point. You turned right into a brick wall. Staying stuck in the past, they thought would bring them luck. They thought all of these people had the same hearts pouring into each other. Oh yeah, this is it. We got everything. We got our people. We got our people. We got our money. We got our people. We got our spell work. We are so smart. We can manipulate people. When you the whole time were being an enemy to yourself. Following a bad heirophant that said that they could call down judgment when they're stuck. Well, we're going to leave this right here. This is a story of someone who turned down a union that was given to them, a soul connection, because they chose to follow a bad hierophant that was in a page of wands energy. Someone that believed that they could call down judgment when they're stuck at the crossroads. They thought they could call down judgment because they worked necromancy. They're the ones stuck in between worlds. They did not have an open, clear mind. They're their own worst enemy. Now, those memories, the reminiscing is something of the past. This vampire has come to their ending. With this brick road, they followed the yellow brick road. It was an orange road on this card, huh? An orange wall. You went the wrong way. Peace.